College Professor's Salary. This is a video article by Dr. Howard Rubin and sponsored by the Six Figure Adjunct Teaching Program at adjunctteachingonline.com. In the United States, college professor salaries are low when compared to those salaries in other countries. The primary reason is that education is not emphasized and educators are not respected to the extent that it is elsewhere. For example, when traveling in Europe, the Middle East, and in South America, I was always treated with deference and great respect. Virtual strangers went out of their way for me, invited me to their homes, and even bought me meals. This was mainly due to the fact that I hold a doctoral degree. This type of differential treatment would be a dream here at home. The salary a college professor can earn depends on a myriad of factors such as the level of training, a professor's academic rank, how many years an individual has been a professor, the type of university they teach at, and the location of the academic institution. A professor holding a terminal degree such as a PhD or MFA normally receives a higher salary. As a person rises in the ranks from an instructor to an assistant professor, then an associate professor, and finally a full professor, their income will rise. A professor holding a terminal degree such as a PhD or a MFA normally receives a higher salary. As a person rises in the ranks from an instructor to an assistant professor, then an associate professor, and finally a full professor, their income will rise too. However, an increasing number of schools no longer offer tenure-track positions, and in its place they offer multi-year contracts. Regardless, the college professor's salary is directly linked to a professor's longevity at a particular institution. A great range of salaries is offered between different universities. In general, large private universities offer the highest salaries, while small public institutions offer the lowest ones. Private schools are able to pay more than public institutions, while large public institutions can pay more than small ones. Thus, big-name private colleges such as Harvard, Princeton, MIT, and Yale pay the most, while public community colleges pay the least amount of money to their faculty. One other factor should be considered. This is the maximum salary that is paid. Some schools have low starting faculty salaries but offer a high maximum salary as an incentive for their best faculty to remain and rise to the top. Thus, there are many variables to be considered when we discuss faculty salaries. Much of our earning potential depends on our level of education. Thus, there are many variables to be considered when we discuss faculty salaries. Much of our earning potential depends on our level of Thus, there are many variables to be considered when we discuss faculty salaries. Much of our earning potential depends on our level of goddamn it, motherfucker. Thus, there are many variables to be considered when we discuss faculty salaries. Much of our earning potential depends on our level of education and training, the length of time as a professor, and the type of institution. Regardless where education takes place, the personal intrinsic rewards remain the same. Dr. Howard Rubin holds 3 master's degrees and a PhD. He quit as an environmental scientist and became a full-time adjunct professor by increasing the number of courses taught both on ground and online. He increased his income as an adjunct professor until he achieved his income goals. This income has been stable for more than 10 years. He has helped many people start careers as adjunct professors. This video article has been sponsored by the Six Figure Adjunct Program. Want to finally put your degree to work making 6 figures as an adjunct professor? Then you simply must check out adjunctteachingonline.com.